Well, hello there. It's 4:20 p.m. here at the Howling Moon Studios in Northern California, and it's really hot outside here. It's 100 degrees. The air quality is brutally bad. They call it moderate, but it's like 135, 140, and you can not quite see the air that you're breathing. I guess it's the Dixie Fire, the Calder Fire. I'm not sure which one, but up by Lake Tahoe, I guess it's blowing this way now. But yesterday and today, the air quality's been terrible. And, it's as if there wasn't enough awful stuff going on. We've got that. We've got Ida barreling down on New Orleans and, Delta running rampant all over the country. And idiocy everywhere. So we need some music. At least I do, and I hope you do too. So I'm going to do something I've never done before, and I hope that's okay with you. I tried this first song last week for the first time. I want to send it out to Janet Maslin, who noticed that I had written it, and it meant a lot to me. When your mood is dark and the sky is gray, you need to find a place to go, a place to get away. Just put on a movie, brighten up your day, where lovers meet and in the end everything works out okay. Hold me, hug me, love me like there's no tomorrow. You'll be Rick and I'll be Ilsa Lund. Hold me, hug me, love will wash away the sorrow. Casablanca, here we come. When we have to scramble just to pay the rent, we earn decent money, who knows where it went. We put on a movie to brighten up our day. As long as we're together, everything will be okay. Hold me, hug me, love me like there's no tomorrow. You'll be Rick and I'll be Ilsa Lund. Hold me, hug me, love will wash away the sorrow. Casablanca, here we come. We could place a bet at a table watched by Rick, while Sam plays piano, sharing wisdom with each lick. Maybe we'll spot Louis or Ferrari at the bar, then catch the plane to Lisbon. It's not far. Hold me, hug me, love me like there's no tomorrow. You'll be Rick and I'll be Ilsa Lund. Hold me, hug me, love will wash away the sorrow. Casablanca, here we come. Casablanca, here we come. Casablanca, here we come. Someday we'll share love's magical glow, dancing from twilight till dawn. Starlight and moonbeams reflect in our eyes, we twirl in love on the lawn. Someday we'll travel on backcountry roads to places that we've never been. Butterflies, hummingbirds, bumblebees roam with creatures that we've never seen. Someday's the end of a journey, someday is its own reward. It's gold at the end of a rainbow we never stop searching for. Someday, someday, someday. Someday we'll stay in a house near the park on a city that rocks all night long. Catch a musical show with some planes in the dark where everyone knows all the songs. Someday is more than a journey, someday is its own reward. Gold at the end of a rainbow that we never stop searching for. Someday, someday, someday. Someday is coming, what we have to do is hang on. What we have to do is hang on. Someday we'll come to the end of the road in whatever place we may find. Till then, tomorrow's a nice sunny Sunday. Sit back, relax and unwind. Sunday is more than a journey, someday is its own reward. Gold at the end of a rainbow that we never stop searching for. Someday, 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 someday. Someday. When I was a boy, I heard the preacher say, son, you better mind your step, or there'll be hell to pay. He offered up a paradise of angels, harps, and stuff, but that cannot compare with you. Your paradise enough. You tell me you're still looking, that I should keep looking too. I'm happy to keep waiting, 'cause paradise is any place with you. When I went to school, I heard the teachers say, gonna go to the devil, son, unless you change your way. She smacked me with a ruler, a message from the Lord, but I stuck to my principles, and you are my reward. You tell me you're still looking, and I should keep looking too. I think I'll just keep waiting, 'cause paradise is any place with you. Paradise is anywhere your greatest dreams come true. On a beach or mountaintop, whatever works for you. Some may need a journey, some find it at home. Paradise is in your head, wherever you may roam. When I get to work, I heard the boss man say, dude, you look like trouble. Bust your ass and pray. I didn't let him scare me. I always chose my way. For me, you are the answer each and every day. You tell me you're still looking, I should keep looking too. I'm happy to keep waiting, 'cause paradise is any place with you. You tell me you're still looking, that I should keep looking too. I'm happy to keep waiting, 'cause paradise is any place with you. It seems like only yesterday that they took a chance. 60 homesick teenagers heading off to France. A year abroad at 17 can change your life for good. Tom and Sue were best of friends, they shared each other's tears. How could they lose touch for 20 years? Before that year was done, both kids came of age. Tom got himself in trouble, the man threw him in a cage. Syl and Jody, Corbin, Doug said goodbye friend, farewell. Tom and Syl were best of friends, they shared each other's fears. How could they lose touch for 20 years? Half their lives went by as they both went their own way. They chased their dreams and made it work with every passing day. Then by chance they met again, a question came to mind. Tom and Syl were best of friends, they shared each other's tears. How could they lose touch for 20 years? How could they lose touch for 20 years? For 20 years, So some of these songs you probably don't recognize, and there's a really good reason for that. The last three, I've actually never played for anybody before, so hope you like them. This next one I played a few times, but not much. A warning came from Wuhan, half a mile away. Thousands died in Bergamo, millions start to pray. When it hit America, he said it wouldn't stay. Don't leave home, it won't last long, it will go away. Life transformed in quarantine, Netflix, pods and Zoom. Reconnect with long lost friends, sunlight cuts the gloom. Springtime turned to summer, summer turned to fall. The death toll just kept rising, soon we hit a wall. Then came the election, followed by the lie. A bloody insurrection, the founding fathers cried. Endless months in quarantine, Netflix, pods and Zoom. Hanging on, just hanging on, sunlight cuts the gloom. Millions in denial because their leader lied. Essential workers working, way too many died. They started putting shots in arms, and winter turned to spring. 500,000 lost and gone, and every day we'll sing. Waiting on the miracle vaccine. Masks and social distance, life in quarantine. Someday this will be over, who knows what life will bring. Reconnect with what was lost, and every day we'll sing. Someday this will be over, who knows what life will bring. Reconnect with what was lost, and every day we'll sing. Reconnect with what was lost, and every day we'll sing. And every day we'll sing. They say a storm is coming, no one is prepared. In the path of danger, everybody's scared. When they have no place to go, folks may panic, don't you know? Show them that you really care, show them that you're there. A little ray of sunshine brightens up the day. Sunshine changes everything when folks have lost their way. Be the change you want to see, giving love will set you free. Be the sunshine, share the love, do it now, that's a step, shine. Some folks just aren't happy, unless they're screaming mad. They want to blame the other for things that make them sad. When there's no one left to blame, their life will never be the same. Let's show them that we're here to stay. We won't go away. A little ray of sunlight brightens up the day. Sunshine changes everything when folks have lost their way. Be the change you want to see. Giving love will set you free. Be the sunshine, share the love. Do it now, that's the stuff. Shine. They say a storm is coming, no one is prepared. In the path of danger, everybody's scared. When they have no place to go, folks may panic, don't you know? Show them that you're really there, show them that you care. A little ray of sunshine brightens up the day. Sunshine changes everything when folks have lost their way. Be the change you want to see. Giving love will set you free. Be the sunshine, share the love. Do it now, that's the stuff. Be the sunshine, share the love. Do it now, that's the stuff. Shine. I mean, you know, we got Ida coming tomorrow, right? And you can see it's going to absolutely suck. And every hospital along the Gulf of Mexico is completely packed with COVID patients. And we're about to have, whatever it is, 9 feet of storm surge. It is really hard to see a happy ending here. I just wish everybody well. I wish a miracle would occur and somehow the storm would just peter out before it hits the coast. That would be such a cool thing. So years ago, and I mean really years ago, I think 2006, the Flying Other Brothers were on a tour with leftover salmon. And I forget where we were, but there was a story in the news about a guy named Bucky who had been arrested for the umpteenth time and put in jail for 30 days, basically, I think, for like public drunkenness that somehow violated his parole. And for whatever reason, he somehow got confused and thought he'd been sentenced to 30 years. And so, like 3 days before he was going to get let out, he broke out of jail. And they couldn't find him, like, for weeks. And, I mean, we were on tour for weeks, and this thing was playing out every single day. You may even remember it. Anyway, while it was going on, I wrote this song with Barry. And I think we played it once. And I'm not sure I'll ever play it again after today, because it's, but it made me laugh. Actually, no, what am I talking about? It's a different song. Wait, no, I'm gonna do the other one now, because it's, I've just been talking about it. Did some time for feeling things, smoking weed and chicken wings. Bucky had some skills, but no IQ. Locked up again for drinking beers. He 30 days meant 30 years. A jailbreak was the Bucky thing to do. He found a tube to open cans. It worked on jailhouse ceiling fans. Bucky made a hole through which he squeezed Up the vent and off the wall, across the miles of urban sprawl, Bucky reached the forest and the tree. Run, Bucky, run, before the police come. Run like D.B. Cooper with his cat. Hide, Bucky, hide. They're searching far and wide. If they get close, you know you'll have to dash. In the woods near Buffalo, out of sight where no one goes, Bucky is no criminal mastermind. Policemen searching all around, they'll never spot him underground, for a big guy Bucky sure is hard to find. They say he's bad like Osama, OJ and the Unabomber. Violence never was his bowl of stew. He didn't claim that he was good, just a lone poor boy out in the woods, another desperate man without a clue. Run, Bucky, run, before the police come. Run like D.B. Cooper with his cash. Hide, Bucky, hide. They're searching far and wide. If they get close, you know you'll have to die. Run, Bucky, run, before the police come. Run like D.B. Cooper with his cash. Hide, Bucky, hide. They're searching far and wide. If they get close, you know you'll have to dash. So if you guys don't remember D.B. Cooper, when I was a kid, D.B. Cooper was huge because he hijacked a plane. They gave him a pile of cash. He took a parachute, jumped out of the plane into the Rockies, and disappeared. Was never seen again. Really worth looking up the story of D.B. Cooper. And anyway, Bucky, they thought he was like D.B. Cooper because nobody could find him. And the whole thing was so ridiculous because he'd have been let out 3 days later anyway. But apparently, brains was not his strength. Thousands of people in Washington Square come out to be part of a dream where fairness and justice are not just for people like me. Hours in line for a selfie, a pinky with each little girl, coming together to take back a vision gone wrong. Internet titans and Wall Street tycoons with money and power and greed, they have nothing we want anymore, nothing we want anymore. I want to follow her lead now, I'm drawn to the words of her song. Tell those patriarch bullies to pack up their bags, they've led us astray for too long. Put the woman in charge, please. It's time to try something new. There's nothing to fear. The future is here and it's ours if we make it true. Too many people for too many years have tried to find out their dreams, stuck in a world that works just for people like me. Powerful villains with ego and greed and fantasies too sick for words, enabled by lawyers and buddies and money to burn. Their victims were scared into silence till a miracle finally occurred. Some villains are going to jail now. Some villains are going to jail. I want to follow her dream now. I'm drawn to the words of her song. Tell those patriarch bullies to pack up their bags. They've led us astray for too long. Put the woman in charge, please. It's time to try something new. There's nothing to fear. The future is here. It's ours if we make it true. Millions of people all over the world protest the dangerous fool who favors a world that works just for people like him. Millions of voices beg to be heard. Equality, fairness, and love. Values we once took for granted are melting away. Marching is just the beginning. From Hong Kong to San Juan to here, we cannot stand back anymore. Cannot stand back anymore. Time to follow her dream now. I'm drawn to the words of her song. Tell those patriarch bullies to pack up their bags. They've led us astray for too long. Put the woman in charge, please. It's time to try something new. There's nothing to fear. The future is here. It's ours if we make it true. So today there was a great big march in Washington, D.C., another one in Florida, and actually several other parts of the country, all to try to get Congress and state governments to acknowledge the importance of democracy and giving everyone a right to vote. And I feel bad that I'm here in California instead of there, but I hope that song at least spiritually gets us all in the right place. And if you live in California, you have a ballot for what is arguably the most undemocratic and ridiculous recall election in the history of elections. I mean, you have a governor with a 57% approval rating and a recall that literally required an extra legal exemption in order to have enough time to get the signatures it needed to get on the ballot. And it's insane because it's possible for the governor to get 49.9% of the vote. That is to say, if yes gets one vote more than half on the recall, then somebody who only gets 20% of the total vote can become governor, replacing a guy who's gotten essentially half. And that's nuts. So if you live in California, please exercise your franchise. You got a ballot in the mail. If you didn't get one in the mail, go and make sure you're registered. Monday is the last day you can register. So please do that if you're not registered. And go and vote. It really does matter. I mean, democracy is a very fragile thing, especially right now. The air is turning black and brown, leaking pipelines kill the ground. Ice caps melt, cities drown. Whoa, 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 whoa. But bad news doesn't matter. The earth is getting flatter, and all that nasty stuff falls off the edge. Corporations are people too. They get rich from what they do, even when they poison you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bad news doesn't matter when the earth is getting flatter, and all that nasty stuff falls off the edge. Party like it's 1999. Plug your ears while the rich folks whine about the poor folks. History doesn't matter when the earth is getting flatter, and facts are just another point of view. Google book has run amok. They read your mind to make a buck. You can't opt out, you're out of luck. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bad news doesn't matter. The earth is getting flatter, and all that nasty stuff falls off the edge. Bad news doesn't matter. The earth is getting flatter, and all that nasty stuff falls off the edge. All right, I think I played this one for you one other time. Hello, friend, I'm writing 'cause I've got some news to share. Concerns are often born. He's had a nasty scare. Someone ran a red light, hit his car, they'll both survive. His body is undamaged, but I'm worried about his mind. When I saw him yesterday, he was kinda sad. He said he's been feeling lucky, but all his luck's been bad. Things have not been working out the way he'd hoped they'd do. No matter what I do for him, he only thinks of you, my friend. Hello, friend. Hello, friend, I hope this letter finds you doing well. I cannot say the same for Bob, he's in some private hell. It seems that life was perfect, but then some change occurred. He lost his spark, his smile is gone, he hasn't said a word. If you have a moment, won't you please pay Bob a call? With your magic touch, it would take no time at all. I don't want to ask too much, I hope you will agree. I would do the same for you. Please do this now for me, my friend. Hello, friend. Hello, friend, I know that once you loved Bob like a twin. I hope that you can help him out the nasty funk he's in. I think some words of kindness, a friendly ear or two, nothing more or less, my friend, what you used to do. Hello, friend, Bob loves you. Once you felt the same. I know that things have changed for you. No one is to blame. Even if for you and Bob the past is now the past, I hope you know that kind of love is the only kind that lasts. We all need friends. Hello, friend. We all need friends. Hello, friend. So next week, this coming week, we have 3 gigs for Full Moon Owls. On Thursday, we're going to be playing a show at the KRSH radio station in Santa Rosa, California. Then Friday, I'm going to do my weekly thing on Friday at 4:20 instead of Saturday. So mark your calendars, Friday instead of Saturday. And then on Saturday at 3 p.m., so this is on the 4th of September, Labor Day weekend, we're going to be playing at Terrapin Crossroads in San Rafael. And this is a big deal because Terrapin's a great place, and it's really fun to play there. It'll be outdoors in the beach park. 3 p.m. again. It's an afternoon show because we're basically doing a twin bill with Stu Allen and his band. We're going to play first, and it'll be, we'll play a full show. Tickets are $35 for both bands. I hope that you'll be able to attend because, quite honestly, we don't have that many more gigs that we've got lined up. I'm hopeful that we'll get some, but Delta, even if it peaks and rolls off now, it's completely messed up booking for the next 3 months. And so I don't know how often we're going to be able to play. We are going to be up in Auburn, and I think it's whatever the Saturday is. Maybe it's the 16th, 17th of September. 18th, something like that. Whatever the Saturday is, 2 weeks after we're at Terrapin. But I'm not sure we have anything scheduled after that because everything else has been canceled. So we hope that you'll get to a live show. I think what we're going to do is try to get back in the studio and just record a lot more stuff because we've got a deal with the record label Network Music in Vancouver for streaming, which will start putting songs up on Apple and Spotify, hopefully I think within the next month from the new album. And we basically want to just be pounding new stuff out, so we're going to start recording a lot more. We have a ton of material, including what I hope will be a few of the ones I've played here tonight. So all that's going on, but next Saturday we'll be at Terrapin Crossroads, and my solo show will be Friday at 4:20. This is how I feel about politics. Long after midnight and the party rages, lunatics and animals out of their cages, alarm bells ringing from who knows where. Nobody listens, nobody cares. Rome burns, Rome burns, Rome burns. Hurricane gales blowing in my street, flood waters everywhere 3 feet deep. We better do something before we all die. Naked men say our debt is too high. Rome burns, Rome burns, Rome burns. Every cowboy hopes to be a fireman. Till the fire starts, it's all a game. Now the flames are everywhere. We can only sit and stare, watch our sweetest dream go up in smoke. Here fire, there fire blazing away. Clouds of smoke choke the folk who stop to pray. We better do something before we all die. Naked men say tax rates are too high. Rome burns, Rome burns, Rome burns, Rome burns. Watching the insanity in Florida and Texas and Arizona, I realized I got to build a bigger ship. Or as the great character in Jaws says, we're going to need a bigger boat. In my dreams I'm gonna build a giant ocean liner. In my dreams it will be like Titanic, only finer. In my dreams the passengers will come from cable news and politics, blowhards and hypocrites, divide the country with their shticks. The network and the wingnuts stoke anger and resentment, while 6 white souls in Washington Roll back the Enlightenment. The speaker thinks it's peachy. The turtle thinks it's hot. They both claim to be Lincoln. Honest Abe, they're not. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The captain is that guy whose cruise ship ran aground. They say he's reborn, but he's nowhere to be found. I'll send the apprentice and the model, Tweedledum and Tweedledee, and their fashion-selling daughter, and her preppy out to sea, and all the angry white folks with their statues and their swastikas, gun nuts and cyber trolls, putting down the rest of us. Whoa, 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 whoa. The lookout is that guy from the Exxon Valdez. To be 3 sheets to the wind, even when there is no breeze. In my dreams I'm gonna build a maritime disaster. In my dreams it will sink like Titanic, only faster. In my dreams they give out prizes for getting rid of bad guys. In my dreams they give them enough for assholes and their big lies. In my dreams I've got a second ship to carry all the overflow, several others in construction, 'cause the asshole population grows. Yes, it grows. Yes, it grows. On top of everything else this week, we lost Charlie Watts. And I can't tell you how big a deal that is. I mean, I am not the world's biggest Rolling Stones fan, but I am absolutely a Charlie Watts fan and a Keith Richards fan and a Mick Jagger fan. Which means, I mean, I like their music, I really do, and there's some of their songs I truly love, and I've seen them a gazillion times. But what I really like is what they stand for. I mean, you know, they started as a blues band, and they've gone through all these evolutions. But the one thing they never stopped being was a live act, right? I mean, you go and see them play live, and that is the Rolling Stones. I mean, they're playing it. I mean, it's the thing I love about Paul McCartney now too. And there was never any doubt, right? I mean, there's no taped effects, no nonsense, right? It's these guys and they're playing. And the thing is, and people just, I think in some ways they just don't appreciate how important drummers are. You know, the Beatles weren't the Beatles until they made the decision to swap out Pete Best for Ringo Starr. I mean, they knew Ringo was what they needed to become a great band. And, you know, if you think the Beatles are the greatest band ever, that means you probably should acknowledge that Ringo might be the greatest drummer ever, because he was the drummer in the greatest band ever. And it's hard to separate those two things. And I look at Charlie Watts and go, you know, Charlie Watts and Keith Richards were a thing. Keith would bring in these riffs, and, you know, he and Charlie would determine the groove. And Keith would, you know, just write these amazing things, and Charlie would turn them into stuff that was so memorable and so groovy. And then, of course, Mick would sing the hell out of it. And anyway, I want to sing this next song for Charlie and all the other great people that we've lost. Of love, darkness stops the dawn. Another day, another hero gone. Rock and roll
may never die. Not so those who gave it life. One by one they joined the marching band in the sky. Honky-tonks and ballroom, rock and roll to cold. Turn it on, turn it up, spin records into gold. Started as rebellion, it became a 60s thing. Rock just kept on rolling on, money made the register ring. No one lasts forever, not in rock and roll. Endless nights spent on the road were bound to take a toll. A handful left us early, more hard leaving now. Give them thanks and wish them well. Love will show you how. Rock was fraught with danger, every parent's stress. They were wrong about Keith Richards, they were wrong about the rest. For most it's not hard living that gets them in the end. It's normal stuff that fame cannot defend. No one lasts forever, not in rock and roll. Endless nights spent on the road were bound to take a toll. A handful left us early, more are leaving now. Give them thanks, wish them well. Love will show you how. Happy for the rock stars who walk among us still. I'm thankful for Keith Richards, he's alive and always will be. In the winter of love, our tears fall down like rain. Heroes gone, we cannot bear the pain. We have their song, we always will. We have their memories, better still. Rest in peace, old friend. Rest in peace, old friend. Rest in peace, old friend. Old friend.
Let me do this next one for Patrick.
Me and a friend were walking down the street, just trying to beat the heat. We were running just to have some summer fun when we were nearly run over by a Winnebago full of nuns. chasing sinners through the night. Gonna get every transgressor in sight. Gonna put up a holy fight on through the endless night. Talking about a Winnebago full of nuns. La da da da. Winnebago full of nuns. They were out to get God's work done in a Winnebago full of nuns. Sister Teresa's at the wheel. The whole ordeal seems so unreal. Father O'Malley's in the back, and he's taking down the number of that black Cadillac. What's he do? He calls it ahead by CB. Go Baker, go on 9. Gonna notify every religious RV. Gonna put out a holy APB from sea to shining sea. Talk about a Winnebago full of nuns. La da da da. Winnebago full of nuns. They were out to get God's work done in a Winnebago full of nuns. It's got a paint job, looks so damn professional. It's even got a built-in confessional. They're gonna get you sooner or later. They got holy water in their radiator. Talking about a Winnebago full of nuns. La da da da. Winnebago full of nuns. They were out to get God's work done in a Winnebago full of nuns. Well, they do it, they do it, they do it, they do it, do it, they do it, they do it. In God's name, they do it, 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 they do it. In God's name, they do it, 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 they do it. In God's name, they do it, 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 they do it. In God's name. I want to thank you all for watching today, and I did, that was a set of original songs. I think 6 or 7 of them I've never played before. 2 of them I'd played once before. And 1 of them I'd played maybe half a dozen times. So thanks for letting me try out a lot of new stuff. I've been kind of going through my vault and looking for things that I wrote years ago that I never played. And I've written a couple of those songs I just wrote, but a bunch of them are from before. And for whatever reason, they just didn't surface till today. And what's interesting, at least for me, is that so many of them are really topical for things that are going on right now. You know, whether it's the hurricane or the incredibly screwed up state of American democracy and politics. And the whole Delta fiasco. But you know what? We've got each other, and we're all together. And I think that, you know, if we love and respect each other, and, you know, if we each do our part looking out for each other, we'll get through this. We'll come out the other side, and that'll be a great thing. And, you know, we got to vote. You know, we can't let our governor get kicked out. No matter what you think of him, it's insane to turn it over now. There's an election, you know, in a year, and you want to get rid of him, that's the right time to do it, not now. And, you know, there's a lot of things like that going on where, you know, there's just a general assault on
all the things that hold us together. I mean, people are basically rooting for anarchy, and I've seen enough anarchy over the last 5 years to last a lifetime for me. So I'd just as soon respect each and every one of you, love each and every one of you, and see if we can't, take our common humanity and build something out of it. So I'm in favor of that, and I hope you'll join me. Anyway, Thursday, full moon owls, KRSH in Santa Rosa. Saturday, the big one, we hope you'll all come to that. That's at Terrapin Crossroads, 3 p.m. So afternoon show at Terrapin Crossroads. If you're worried about the sun, just bring an umbrella. And then Sunday will be at Bottle Rock. So if you're at Bottle Rock, we have an afternoon show there, and those will all be really fun. And then after that, it's going to get a little thin. So hope to see you next weekend. Take care, and whatever you do, stay well.